Hey Sandra, so here's your new car. It's going to be shipped out here right away. So it's got your alloy rims with your winter tires. You got the body side molding, signal lights on the mirror. It's got your block heater plug just here in the front. So there's a cord that's in the trunk, a 10-meter cord that would go into that. And then on the inside here, you're going to have your brand new ChargePoint Flex charger. I got the documents so you can get registration there as well. You got your illuminated door sill protectors. And then you have, I got the gifts and stuff there for you too. Also in the center console, you do have the two key gloves as well that can be used or applied to your keys. And speaking of keys, there is 3 different ones. So you're going to have a wallet key, and you can take them out of the plastic, of course. A wallet key that looks like this, and then you have 2 of the regular keys that look like that. They also did the door cup paint protection film as well as the door edges on all 4 of the doors there. You got your factory tires just in the back. You got your cargo liner there. This is just the tonneau cover that goes in the back, and that would attach just on the sides here, and then it hooks just up on these latches there as well. It's got the nice full moonroof there. In the back, it's got the kick sensor. So you kick. Best trick is you kick and then you just step back from the car. And then back here, you're going to have your cargo net. You got your main manuals there. Front license plate frame if you ever do need it. And then underneath here, you're going to have the charging cable, which would go here. So that's if you're just using a regular 120 sort of wall outlet at home. And then you'll have that charge point system for the longer ones. Now, if you want to adjust your tailgate, all you do is you adjust the height of the gate that you want it to be, push and hold this in, and then when it beeps like 3 times repeated, then it'll only open up to this height here. Perfect. You have your regular gas tank on this side, which to open that is just right here. You just push that. Your tailgate or this will pop open. You can take it off, set it right here. Make sure this clicks when you fuel up, and it can take regular or premium gas, whichever you prefer. On the driver's side here, you got your memory seats. So if you want to set your seat, push set, and then 1, 2, or 3, you're going to hear that beep to confirm. For your power folding mirrors, as long as this light says auto is lit up, then they're going to fold in when you lock the doors. You can manually do it from here, and they're going to fold in like that. You got blind spot monitoring right there when it lights up too. And then down here, there's some storage for change and stuff. You're going to have your power tilt and telescopic steering wheel here. Automatic high beams, you just push this in, and when it's on, you're going to see that light come on there. For your cruise control, this button will turn it on, and then you're going to see up on the heads-up display, you're going to see that you can set your speed and everything just by touching on this part here. So this one, you'll see it looks like the lines, and you'll see that they shrink on that car. That's the following distance, so you would push that from the left, and then you can also hit this button here and you'll see it flips. Let's see if I can zoom there. Oh, there we go. It'll flip, and then you can move those buttons to move the display up and down. And then you have mode and everything too. This one here that's lit up, that will turn your lane departure alert on and off. And this one does your cruise control there. On the other side, you have this one here. So that's going to change your songs and everything, adjust your volume. And if you flip that bottom part, you can switch mode and audio there too. So it's really nice to use. In here, you're going to see a couple things. You're going to have your fuel gauge here. And then you're going to have the charge gauge on the other side here. So that white bar is going to be how full you're charged. We charged it up for you, so it is good to go. EV mode, when you see that light, that means it's in full electric mode, whereas the EV button below just means it's switching between gas and electric, or you're actually on electric vehicle mode at the time. Down here, just on the console, so to put the vehicle into drive, I do have the little map here too, but you're going to go over and back. That puts it into drive here. And then over and up for reverse. And then for park, you just push that P. Or when you turn the vehicle off, it will automatically park as well. You get your wireless charge pad here. That opens up. Storage and stuff underneath there. To close that, just simply push it again. And then on the screen when you get it, we'll go through actually that in a second here. Down below, HEV charge. When that mode is on, it's going to leave your gas engine on so that it's going to focus only on charging the battery up. And then otherwise you have automatic, electric, and hybrid vehicle mode, which most people just use that. And then this one turns your traction off, and this is more for, like if you're on dirt roads or gravel roads, you would push that. And when it's on, you're going to see that little tree pop up on that side there. That's just going to change how your traction control behaves. I'm just going to turn the vehicle around to get the sun out so I can show you the screen. Okay, so when you get the vehicle, you're going to download the app on your phone. It's just called Lexus, and make an account. When you get in the car, you're going to hit English, and then you're going to go on to and you're going to show up your camera, and it's going to take a picture of this, and then you'll be able to click it, and it's going to open the app. Make sure you sign into the app using your cell phone number after you make an account. And then this is going to set that up. You hit continue. After you scan it, it's going to give you this digit number on the app, and that's what you're going to use to actually connect the Lexus phone. So again, you get the app first, set up an account, scan this QR code. It's going to load up your Lexus app, and then the number is going to come up that it's going to ask you, and it's going to change each time, just the first time, and then that'll let you pair your phone to the car. Okay? Exit. Now down here under climate, you can set it to climate concierge, so when I hit auto, it automatically sets my car to whatever temperature, including my seats and the steering wheel. Otherwise, you can manually set it up like that. De-icer is going to be for your front wipers. It heats them up. And for your heated mirrors there too. Oh, sorry, no, that's just the front wipers. Heated mirrors and rear window is this one here. And then on here, under the gear, you're going to have Bluetooth and devices. If you haven't set it up already through the app, search, you go to your Bluetooth on your phone, it's going to come up, and then you can pair your phone to the car. Also under here, there's a few other things like customize. There's a few different things. You can adjust your heads-up display. You can change the meter that shows behind the steering wheel here. So that's type 1, type 2, type 3. Most people just use type 1. And then on illumination, that's going to be where you can change all the different themes on the vehicle. So right now it's white lit down there. If I switch it to red, you'll see it actually turns red. Or meteor, which is my favorite, and you'll see that ambient lighting change there. So otherwise, in here you can do charging schedules. You can adjust your current, battery warming, so when you do charge the car, it warms the battery up. We're going to send you an email that explains a lot of these features too and how to use them. You can change your door lock settings. You can change your lights, how long they stay on. And then if we go back under settings, there's drive assist, so you can adjust your collision and everything too. And then you're also going to have sound and media, where you can change the levels of all your music and stuff too. And then also on this little car here, it's going to give you trip information, tire pressure, energy flow is going to show you how your battery and hybrid system's behaving, which it won't show right now because we're not driving anything. And then you can also set a charging schedule too. So you can add a time. This way when you plug the car in, I want to leave at, whatever time, 9 a.m. You can set a departure time, save it, and it'll set up your charging system so that at 9 a.m. the car is fully charged, ready to go, instead of just letting it charge kind of overnight. But again, most people just plug it in because it does turn off as soon as it's fully charged as well. On music, you can connect a device, you can hit the search button. That's if you're searching for a phone or something like that too. So that's just your phone. Sorry, music is this one. Yeah, so that one's your music. And then you can enable audio. You can choose your source, which if you want to go radio, you can source radio, and it's going to go through all your radio and presets there. You do have the volume knob here, and you can use that to turn the volume on and off as well. And then also now on to these buttons here. In here is where you kind of have your quick buttons. So if you want to turn lane departure, blind spot monitoring off, you can swipe over, turn your heads up display on full. If you're going to leave your car, your dog in the car, if you have a dog or something, this turns off the motion sensor alarm inside the car, which is designed to keep if somebody breaks in your car and starts moving around in it, it'll actually set off the alarm on the car. Also in here, you're going to probably leave all of this on. And then proactive drive assist is going to basically work just like your radar cruise control, where it automatically slows down as you approach another vehicle when you're not using the cruise control. Now up top here, you have your garage door opener buttons. So you just follow the prompts and it walks you through how to set that up. And then if you flick this, so right now, say if I couldn't see out the back window because it was just tires are piled up or someone was sitting that was tall, I can turn this on and that still lets me see out the back window just by flicking the switch here. Now you do also have the dash cam app right here. So for that, just search Lexus dash cam. It's going to be the Series 2.0 and it walks you through that. Inside your console here, on that side, you do have the little USB port because there's a micro SD card in here, and that USB stick would go into that USB port. Actually, here, one second. I just went and grabbed it. So your micro SD card would go into this slot, and then this side goes into your computer. So if you wanted to pull the actual, because there's an SD card inside this side, if you wanted to put it in your computer to get the video, you could put it into this and put this into your car, or you can download it using the Lexus app straight to your phone. Okay, the last thing I want to go through, just with the driver's seat, you can raise the front part of the seat, raise the whole back part of the seat, like the entire seat up and down. This is your tilt. So that'll tilt it forward and backward, as you can see here. And then you have your lumbar support, which is just for your lower back, that extends that there too. And then in the middle has a button here. There's also one on this side, and that's what lets you open it up for your center console there. And then up top, You're going to have this button here. That's going to open the sunshade. So you push that and the sunshade opens or closes. And then this one, that tilts the sunroof up on that button. And this one actually opens the sunroof. And then the last, you have your SOS button in here. If something ever happened, you're in an accident or need roadside assistance and you didn't have your phone, you just push, even if you had your phone, I would still do this, push this and then they'll send roadside assistance to wherever you're at. And then you have your sunglasses holder just right there. So if you have any questions, definitely call me and text me, and I can send you more videos on how to use the vehicle at all. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy your new NX.